Hey guys, welcome back to Daily Weekly Builds. Today we can do another Q&A video because the last couple ones have been pretty good and you've been asking more questions. So let's get straight on into it. Question at number 1. Which of your 4 YouTube channels is secretly your favorite? Well, in case you didn't know, yes, I do have 4 YouTube channels, all under the Daily Weekly brand. So you got the Daily Weekly Show, the Daily Weekly Podcast, Daily Weekly Extras, and Daily Weekly Builds, which is this one you're watching, obviously. And I hope you're subscribed to the other ones. If not, you're really missing out. Some really wild and wacky stuff going on over there. But Daily Weekly Builds is currently the most active one. It's also the most successful one so far. But maybe it isn't a secret. I mean, as much as I love doing Daily Weekly Builds and Lego, obviously, I really enjoy doing the Daily Weekly Show. So I'd like to do more episodes of that. I've got some ideas, so hopefully I can get the ball rolling with that because that was good fun. I just need more people to do it with me, but I can still do some things solo. So yeah, I guess maybe secretly that one is my favorite. But Daily Weekly Builds, here we are. So it must be doing something right. And then question number 2: what made you start the Daily Weekly in the first place? So the actual name, the Daily Weekly, I think me and my friend Jake, who you've seen on this channel and other channels as well, we started this together, and we actually came up with the name during school. I can't remember if it was him or if it was me. I don't know, but it was one of us. And it's just like in a school English lesson where we had to write a fake newspaper article for something, and we would just come up with a newspaper name, and thus the Daily Weekly was born. And it just kind of stuck. We just kept using that name a lot. And then we wanted to start the Daily Weekly podcast way back when we were in college, back in 2018, but it just didn't. It didn't happen. And then the pandemic happened, so we had more time on our hands, and then here we are 5 years later, and it's still going in some shape or form, and here I am. So yeah, that's kind of we just thought it would be something fun to do. I certainly enjoyed it over the years. Question number 3. These aren't really Lego related questions so far, but I promise you they're coming. What's the most British thing about you? Well, in my lovely branded Brick It and Sip It mug is actually a cup of tea. So if that's not British enough for you, I don't know what is. And of course, which leads me perfectly into my next question: how do you really take your brew? Well, I like maybe a slightly milkier cup of tea, not too milky. I want it to still have that kind of browny caramel color to it, but I like it to taste a little bit thick with some milk, and I take at least 2 sugars. I also like it to be a bit sweet. That is a good cup of tea. We are flying through these questions. Question number 5. What's something people get wrong about being a YouTuber? That it's easy? Because like I said, I've been doing this for 5 years. Daily Weekly Builds has been going for nearly 4 years. And we're still only... we haven't even hit 3,000 subscribers yet, which is a real shame. Because... it's too easy to compare yourself to other people, especially other creators in your market, where you might think, I'm doing better than them. Why are they getting more subscribers than me? This is kind of the way it goes. I think the stuff we're doing here on Daily Weekly Builds is pretty good. It could be better. I know that. I want to up the production value of things instead of just being kind of vlog style all the time, which was what I've mostly been doing, especially for city updates and things. I don't know. I just want to add some more production value to it, so hopefully that people like it a bit more and they subscribe more. So the hardest thing is, comparing yourself to other people, and that other people think it's easy to do. So I guess the easy part is you film a video, upload it, bam. But then there's so much more to it than that. Question number 6. What do you think about Lego alternative brands? As you've seen from watching on the channel, we've explored a couple alternative brands in the past, like Lumi Bricks or Funhole, J and Bricklayer, Rio Bricks. Have there been other brands? I think those are the ones that I've tried so far. My favourite alternative brand has to be Lumi Bricks, which used to be known as Funhole, but they changed their name, which Lumi Bricks sounds much better. And I still want to get more of their sets, especially their Wild West sets. I would still buy Lego first, but honestly, Lumi Bricks sets, they're really good. The quality is really good. I'm not just saying that because they've sent me a couple sets in the past. I think our little sponsorship collab deal is kind of over, so anything I get from them in the future is good from my own pocket. Like I did a couple months ago, I bought a set, and there's still some more I want to get when I bring back my Wild West layout, because they've got all the stuff and Lego aren't doing it. So sorry, but the quality is equal, if not better. But then you do get the really... I think a lot of alternative brands, especially in the past, has really bad reputations because the quality was just so poor, and I think the quality was so poor for some of them, and it was like cheap. And like, you know, if you hear from the UK, you probably know like a shop called Wilco or Wilkinson's, where they had their own brand of bricks, and they were just really bad quality, really cheap things like that. And growing up as a kid, yeah, I had been gifted those things like birthdays and Christmas, but I'd ask for Lego and I'd get whatever that is instead. And yeah, I enjoyed them for what they were, but some quality isn't good. But honestly, nowadays, so many good alternative brands are coming up, and it's good because Lego needs the competition, because they're getting expensive more and more. The quality, I think, is starting to dip in some areas, like print quality, sticker quality, and size of sets, and the value you get for your money. So I think some good competition is needed, and some of those alternative brands are definitely on their way up there. So I'd say give it a try. You know, you could be a Lego purist, but you got to open your eyes at some point and just try to get another one. Oh, my desk is wobbling a bit here. Question number 7, because I mentioned, well, to give some context, in the past 2 Q&As, and obviously as you've seen, we've launched some merch recently, our Brick It and Sip It collection. And somebody asked me here, are you actually wearing the merch in this video? So I made sure to make a point. No, I was going to wear it anyway, but ta-da, yes, with our lovely Brick It and Sip It t-shirt with the logo, the mug, love this, all sorts of different drinkware, and a really premium coaster actually. So if you're interested in any of those things, check out the store, links in the description. Yeah, some high quality stuff I do recommend. I know prices are high, but the profit margins on these things are tiny. Like merch, print on demand services are so expensive. So I'm not expecting massive sales straight away. We are still a small channel, but it's just kind of an extra thing that's out there, just like the channel membership and the Patreon. You know, any extra support is really appreciated. I know it's not for everyone. It's so expensive these days to just live. I get that. So having money to spend on luxuries, for example, such as this, I know it's not for everyone, but maybe if just one person does it, that's worth it to me. Yes, if any suggestions or what type of merch you want to see, tell me in the comments down below. Oh, and kind of similarly, question number 8. What's been the hardest part of launching merch? Come up with a good idea. So I thought Brick It and Sip It sounds cool. And then it wasn't until I did this whole thing kind of by myself, and then it wasn't until I launched it on Instagram and a friend pointed out how bricking it has like it's a play on words for another British. Well, you know, it has another meaning. Some people might pick up on that, but yeah, it you know, because I couldn't use the word Lego obviously, and Build It and Sip It didn't have the nice ring to it, but Brick It and Sip It kind of did, because like, I don't know about you, but when I am building Lego or filming YouTube videos, I often forget to take drink breaks. In fact, right now, my mouth is getting thirsty, so I'm going to have another sip of my tea here. Yeah, that's good. So I forget. So now with my merch, it tells me to Brick It and Sip It, then I remember, oh yes, I'm building some Lego, right. Time to take a drink. So that's kind of that. Question number 9. What was the most ridiculous thing you've ever tried to build out of Lego, and did it work? I don't think I've tried to build anything ridiculous. Probably the most out there thing I tried to build was a Newton's cradle, which is probably on the shelf behind me. Oh, it's tucked up way at the back. And did it work? No, it didn't. Hold on, I'll see if I can get it. So yeah, once I've done some more stability improvements, I'll probably release instructions for it. Because yeah, it's very fragile, but it definitely looks the part. And it almost works, so yeah, that's kind of fun. So that probably answers your question. But yeah, it's probably not the most ridiculous thing, but like I said, I don't really build ridiculous things. And lastly, we're at the end. I know, it's such a shame. If you want to ask me a question, Lego related or YouTube related, I guess, or something weirdly personal like how British I am or whatever it was, then tell me in the comments and I might pick them for the next video. So the last question is, if Lego released a scent called New Set Smell, what do you think it would smell like, and would you wear it? What does New Set smell? Well, like you just... most Lego sets come in a cardboard box, so I imagine New Set Smell is like when you open the cardboard box. I don't know if I want to walk around town smelling like a cardboard box. That doesn't really appeal to me. But if you make that scent yourself at home and then want to send me a sample and I might try it out in a video, then maybe. But yeah, I don't know. Smelling like a cardboard box doesn't really appeal to me, I'll be honest with you. And that is it. We've reached the end of our 10 questions for video number 3 for our Q&A series. Plenty more to come in the future because there's so many questions and I can't pick them all. But if you want to have a chance, you got to tell me in the comments or on our social media, because it could be you featured in the next video. Thank you very much, and if you're interested in any of the merch or becoming a Patreon member or a channel member, check out all the links in the description below, and I will see you next time for another LEGO video. Bye for now. new set smell? That's a weird question.
Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out the other videos on this channel or on one of my other channels as well. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share with your friends.